Hello Lovebugs, it's me Loverrlee. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have another build for you. It's kind of unusual actually that I have two builds back to back, but I did decide that I wanted to build something that, you know, I'm a little late to this game because it's it's gonna be a pet store if you can't tell already. So when Cats and Dogs first came out, it was like, you know, right around the holidays. So I was mostly focusing on this channel for like holiday videos and stuff like that. And so like I built a vet, but I never built a pet shop. And so yeah, it's a little late to the game here, but I figured I should make one anyway, even though it's late. Mostly because in my Love Legacy challenge, this last episode 31, the family just got a cute little kitten. So I figured now is the best time to do this because sure, I could go and open up the catalog, you know, and purchase like, you know, just basic stuff. But I figured it would be funner to have my Sims go to an actual shop and purchase the stuff there. I just feel like it always makes the game more interesting and more realistic, more livable, more believable. It just adds like another dimension to your gameplay when you actually take your Sims out somewhere to go shopping for what you need versus just staying at home the whole time and it's kind of like, I guess, online shopping, right? Versus going out in real life to go buy something. Yeah, so that's what I figured. So that's why I decided, you know, and it just gives me an excuse to build something new too. So that's always fun. But yeah, how have you guys been? Like I said, it's a little weird that I'm doing kind of two builds back to back, because if you guys don't know, the last build I just did was for the new it's right, actually you can see it next to it. This is that rubber ducky. That's the build I just did. So you guys get a good shot of it right there. Yeah, that was the laundromat, the squeaky clean laundromat that I just built for the new laundry day pack stuff too. So again, from our Love Legacy challenge, I had went there and bought like all the new, because that's also a retail shop. Yeah, I went there, got some of the new, you know, laundry day stuff, and then, yeah, put it in my game, and then we also got a cat, so a little backwards, but it's cool. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making this. See, I put like all the kitty stuff out front. It's very kitty-centric on the outside, but the idea is that it's for both cats and dogs. It's a Pretty Paws pet salon is what I called it. So basically, it's supposed to be for both cats and dogs. And the idea is that you would come here, bring your pet, and then your pet would get groomed here. Of course, that's not something that actually can happen, unfortunately. But, you know, we can use our imaginations. What is The Sims for, right? Like, what is the Sims game for? To use our imagination. So you can imagine that, you know, you bring your pet here. If you do have a puppy, like a dog, if you bring your dog here, I'd make a whole salon upstairs. So like when you first walk in, it's like the retail shop part, and then when you go upstairs, there's a salon. And like you can groom your pet. You can actually get your pet washed and everything. So that was fun, and I'll show, it's in the screenshots, but yeah. Anyway, I know I feel like I say this a lot in my videos, but if I sound weird, it's because I think we really did get sick. Like, I'm not as sick, but my fiance got pretty sick. He's starting to sound pretty bad from going to PAX this last weekend. So yeah, that's a bummer, but it was because he here's the thing. He really wanted to try the VR, but VRs can be kind of, you know, germy, and I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna play the VR, which is kind of silly, right? Because honestly, it was probably worth it just to play it, to experience it. But I don't know. I let him try it out. But yeah, do you guys have a VR? Do you guys have a VR headset? VR is like super fun. I can't wait till Sims is in VR. I'm hoping for Sims 5 to be in VR. Like multiplayer online VR too. Like that would be so cool. But anyway, here I am actually making this like pet salon upstairs. So again, not very functional. You can obviously still use those bathtubs, but everything else is just kind of for show, for looks. So the idea is that, you know, we put out, they have the sinks and the tubs because, you know, in real pet salons, you know, most of the pets get washed in the sink. So I put those kind of sinks there too. And I put all the, you know, the beauty supplies that you need, including, I think later on I put like nail polish on those tables too. So it's like your pet can get even a mani-pedi. Or would it just be called a pedi? A pedi for your pets. But yeah, I just had fun decorating upstairs. You know, again, it's just for looks, it's just for fun. And if you did want to buy those items, I do end up, you know, taking a sim in here, making it into a retail shop, and then doing what I do with all the other retail shops I've created in the past, which is setting everything for sale before I upload it, trying to play test it. I did run into some kind of weird issue where even though there seemed to be plenty of space around the objects, my sim had struggled to get behind the counter, but then she did. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. And so if you download this and you have the same issue, I do apologize. It worked half the time and then half the time it didn't work. So I don't really know what was going on there. I feel like it's almost probably a glitch with one of the new objects from the latest laundry day pack, because I did use that laundry day table. I think it might have been the tables. I just feel like their hit distance or like their hitbox, I don't know, it's not technically a hitbox, but it's like the padding around them is weird. So I feel like the sim really struggled to get around them, but they were so cute and perfect, and I stacked them. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I stacked them like a little cake tray. So I was like, okay, it's too adorable. I have to leave them like this. So if you do end up downloading this and want to run it like a retail lot, which is why I'm making this little apartment up here as well for your sim, if you do end up running it, you may have to finagle some of those items around. I am sorry about that. I like I said, I don't know what was going on there. I think it was these rugs. So I end up removing these rugs because for some reason she was like freaking out about the rugs, and once I removed the rugs she could get around it, but then later she couldn't get back out even though the rugs were gone. I don't know, you guys. Sometimes The Sims is so frustrating with like those sorts of things, especially when you want to make a little tiny retail shop like this where it's like all crowded, you know. It's really hard to make things crowded in The Sims without running into these sort of issues. But like I said, at the same time, I feel like it's worth it. And if you're just going to download this to put in your game to use it the way I was just going to use it, which is coming here as like a customer, I don't think that you're probably going to have any issues coming in here just to purchase things for your Sims or as a Sim, because your Sim goes up to the item and then, you know, purchases it right away. They don't have to wait for the retail worker to come along and like, you know, wait for you to actually go through the full transaction like you do when you are playing as the retailer. So if that makes any sense to you guys. But yeah, see how I've stacked these little brand new tables? I love these tables. I'm so happy they came in the pink because I really wanted pink to be obviously like a major theme in this, with all those little pink paws all the way around too. Maybe it's the pink paws. I don't know. I have no idea. But you guys, so that went really fast because that took forever. I cut it out of the speed build, you guys. But stacking all those cute little like figurines up like that on those two tables, the cats and the dogs in multiple sizes, I do have to give credit that idea is not mine. That idea was from the amazing James Turner, YT. If you guys, I'm sure you guys know who he is. He's like the most popular simmer. But if you guys don't know, he also has a Twitch. And so I watched him build a veterinary clinic with retail, and he did that. So I'm just giving credit where credit's due. I just had to add that in my game though because it was so cute. But yeah, here's the outside of the shop, you guys. I think it looks so cute with the giant kitty on top. And obviously all the kitty stuff in the front here. Also did put a little dog park in the back in case you want to play with that. I don't know if I set those for retail. I meant to, but you can always go back in and set it for retail then if you need to. But yeah, everything in here has been set to retail. As you can see, all the retail tags are showing here. But yeah, see, she's behind the counter now, but it was a little weird. She was acting a little weird trying to get back there. I think it was, I ended up having to remove like some of those dog bowls below the tables too, I think. Anyway, I got her to get back there eventually. Here's the inside of the bathrooms, just kind of standard bathrooms. I really love this tile though. That tile came with Parenthood. Love that tile. And then here's the upstairs with all the little pet baths and like the tables. See, with the little nail polish and all the cute things that, you know, the idea is you put your pet up there and like style their hair and cut it. That's supposed to be what it looks like anyway. But yeah, the main functionality of this obviously is the puppy getting washed here. And by the way, if you guys don't know, this puppy is also available for download. He is Charlie the Dalmatian. He's based on a real puppy with real heart eyes. There is a real Dalmatian in the world that has these adorable heart eyes. So I recreated him in The Sims, and you can also download him off my gallery. Yeah, and then here's just this little kitchenette I added and a little bathroom. And then there's a little, you know, room for if you are playing this as a retailer, your retailer sim can sleep here. So she doesn't have to go home to her home lot. And then even there's a place for the puppy to sleep. So yeah, that's basically it. If you guys want to download this, it is available on my gallery. My EA ID or origin ID is The Last Love Bites, or just search hashtag Loverrlee and you should be able to find it as well. Again, it's called the Pretty Paws Pet Salon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you think it's cute, and I hope you put it in your game and enjoy. But yeah, until next time, I hope you guys have a lovely day.